Hey guys, Rodden Stag here, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, it's been about a month since the last time I posted a video, and I have no real excuse, apart from I just didn't really feel like recording. I was doing some other things as well. Obviously Christmas took place, and New Year's, and I was a bit busy with that, and I was doing some other stuff for the Discord as well, so just sort of YouTube I kind of forgot about it. I didn't really forget about it, but I sort of just like, forgot to do anything with it, really. Once we finished the Mountains campaign, obviously I was planning what to do next, and I've got that plan what to do, and you'll be seeing that very soon. But this video onwards will mark the return to my channel. The last video I uploaded was on the 24th of November, so it's been a while. But it is the new year, and of course, well, Happy New Year's. So yeah, this video, if you're wondering what it is, I haven't done a video like this before ever. It will be probably quite scuffed. But essentially this video is a hot seat draw for the early 2022 Kingdoms War hot seat. A Kingdoms War hot seat is essentially where 4 members from each different sort of kingdom, sort of faction group in my server, basically fight one another. The factions, for those who don't really know what they are these on the side here. There's a backstory. There's loads of like backstories behind them. This channel here is just dedicated to explaining what they are. And Kingdoms War hot seats are just self-explanatory, really. It's a 4v4, v4, v4, bit of a mouthful, but yeah. So essentially, 4 members from the Elantawa, Lulanixe, Islarus, Reinda fight among each other, and obviously the team that wins. So say if Elantawa wins, they will get 100 points, and essentially the points will go onto the scoreboard. The scoreboard gets reset every 6 months just for balancing reasons, really, because someone could, like, say, win 4 Kingdoms War hot seats for Reinda, and they'd be like 400 points above everyone else, so it'd be kind of a bit ridiculous. So that's why I've decided that it should be reset every 6 months. The reason it's called Early 2022 Kingdoms War hot seat is because I'm doing one annually on January and on July. So January being the early one, and July being the later one. That's sort of how it works. How it works is that and this is something I may change, but basically you vote for what mod. Basically you suggest a bunch of mods that you'd like to see in this faction, this Kingdoms War hot seat, and I put them on the poll, and I let the people vote for it. So 16 people. There's only 15 voters here. I didn't wait for another vote from the 16th vote. I don't know who he is. But he wouldn't have changed the vote anyway. Even if he had voted Sengoku, that still wouldn't have changed the Total Vanilla Beyond vote at all, because they were above. And even if they got 7, it still wouldn't have overtaken the current 8 votes for Total Vanilla Beyond. So Total Vanilla Beyond is the mod we are using for this one. For those who don't know what Total Vanilla Beyond is, it's basically a Vanilla Plus experience. And it adds in a bunch of factions. It makes the map a little bit. I mean, the America's a bit close for comfort, really. I mean, but Medieval 2, I believe it's the best way you could do it for balancing, really. But I'm pretty sure you can't separate the Americas like all the way over here, because you need a land tile. When you make a sea tile, which is how the mapping works, you make a sea tile, and like, different sea tiles, and that's the sea basically. You have to have a land tile within a certain boundary or something or other. I'm not that skilled with modding, when it comes to especially mapping. That's beyond me, so I don't 100% know, but that's why the map's so close to one another. I'm sure I'll probably make my own little video on this mod at some point or other, but this is the mod we're using. The way to download it is off on Discord. It's off Total Center. ModDB has a patch that is worth installing. So that's Total Vanilla Beyond. I'm only going to be including 28 factions. And I'll show you here. Let's just go for this first. So 28 factions. I'm not going to be including the Aztecs or the Apacheans, because you can't build ships as the Aztecs and the Apacheans. So it would be pretty unbalanced if you're playing as the Aztecs and then get attacked by Europe, and you can't really sail to Europe and attack them back. So it's a little bit ridiculous. So that's why I just flat out. I'm just gonna leave them AI. Basically, is what's gonna happen. So these are the 28 factions. We can read them through. I didn't really need to read through them all anyway. So there they are. Now how this will be decided. I can close this down. How this will be decided is that basically the contestants are put into a spinny wheel thing, and there's 16 of them here. And basically I spin the wheel, and then I spin the wheel, and whoever's, let's say if it's Han goes next, so it's Han. And then I do a random number generator, and I generate that, and then a number appears, and that number, so say if it's 9, it would be France. So Han would be playing France, basically. So that's how it's going to work, basically. Of course, on another note, thank you for, I believe, when I make this video, you can't use, the 7th of October, okay. 570 subscribers I had there, and it's got up to 649, so thank you for that. It's not a massive milestone, but I doubt I'll really do anything for 700, really. I can't really think of anything that would be ideal, especially something that we've already done stuff before. Maybe, obviously, 1,000 subscribers is worth something, so we'll definitely do something for that, but I don't really know what to do for 700, possibly 800, 900, whenever the hell that happens. But anyway, thank you for the subscribers since 2 months ago, since I came back and sort of started up the return to the channel and finished off the Man of the Mountains campaign. I'm happy to tell you that on Sunday, either in the evening or the morning, whichever works out, I suppose, will be the first episode of the Khazad-dûm campaign, a campaign that I'm really looking forward to starting. I did originally plan to start 3 other campaigns, and I'll show you here. I know this video isn't related to this at all, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. I did say I'd start a Gundabad campaign, a Ardenheim campaign, and a Noldor of Eregion campaign for this one. But I'm not going to. I changed my mind, sort of, because it's just 4 campaigns is a bit much. So I'm going to just stick with 2 campaigns, 2 Total War campaigns for now. There is possibly a possibility that I might do a 3rd campaign that might not be Total War related, depending on how I can, if I can record with something else. I don't know, it might be Skyrim perhaps, or something else, I don't know. But we'll see how it goes with the 2 campaigns first. The second campaign I will be starting will be decided by a faction vote. I could very easily just say I'll play either Gundabad or the Elves or Ardenheim, but I'm going to do an actual poll to get, because I sort of, because these decisions I made, Gundabad, Ardenheim, and Tana and Noldor of Eregion, I sort of made myself, so I thought I'd rather let the community decide what you want to see instead. But anyway, enough talking, enough lollygagging. Let's get on with the spinny wheel thing, and then let's get on with the random number picker. I would recommend these sites. They're very good for it. I haven't been paid to say that. I just say these ones are pretty cool. This is pretty reliable. And the random number generator is quite useful as well. So onto the players. I don't really need to just. Well, obviously I should. So the players. So we have Katarata, who's sort of the senior members of Elantawa. Danny Alex, Mistress Melissa, Wolf of the Magnificent, who's sort of like the guy in charge of the whole faction, the whole Elantawa kingdom thing. Sheep Whisperer, who's also in charge of the kingdom of Ludonixe. Of course, Sheep, Amnestus, Han, and Carolus Rex. And then you got MT, who's sort of, I guess, the guy, sort of, and there's no one else who's a Duke. Oh no, he is a Duke as well. But MT and Fable, both the senior members of Islaras. Say it how you will. It's Sindarin, or no, it's not. It's Quenya, Elven, Lord of the Rings, Elven. Yeah, MT, Fable, Temeriot, and Jimmy are in Islaras. And for Rayenda, you have Keldo, Amuro, Gandalf, and Disro. So those are in the faction. So let's go and see where they're going, basically. What I'll do is I'll type in. So say if Katarata gets Baghdad, I'll type in that, obviously. But anyway, enough lollygagging. Let's get on with it. How long have I been talking for? Okay, 10 minutes. Brilliant. Let's hurry up. Now I am making a video because I wanted to make sure, like, wanted to show that everything's fair, and oh, brilliant! I didn't want to like. I wanted to show that the results and everything was fair. Like there wasn't any like thing. There wasn't any like any tampering and stuff. So I don't just turn up in the discussion hall and with like a list of who's playing what. Like you can actually see what it is. I'd rather make a video as well. It's just it's I don't know. Making a video for this just is fitting. It shows who's playing what. It creates a bit of hype for this Kingdoms War hot seat, and especially whenever the hell we do the faction overview, the hot seat overview that will eventually be made. Speaking of which, hot seat overviews, I have a fuck ton of them to do. Don't even get me started on how many of those need to do. I'll be doing them as and when I can, alongside the various episodes of Khazad Doom and whatever the next campaign is. The next campaign will be a Divide and Conquer campaign, because I said I'd do another DAT campaign, so I feel like I should do that anyway, because I said I would, so I won't go back on myself. I'll stick to what I said. I want to do another DAT campaign. I'll do another DAT campaign, that's what I said. But anyway, Destro has been picked, so let's see where he goes. 5. Destro is getting Denmark, okay. One thing I'd well to do is sort of just change the numbers around, which is kind of annoying. So, you get Denmark. Have fun. Right, how do I... which is the best way to do it? Do I just take out the faction, or... No. No, it's going to take too long. I'm going to take that out. If we get 5 again, then we just change it. Actually, no, what I'd do is... no, fuck it. Take out Denmark, and if we get 5 again, I'll just generate again. It's because it will take me ages to go through and type it all out, and I can't be bothered. It's boring. I'm not going to edit much of this anyway, because there's just no real point in editing this. I'm going to upload this today. I don't really have much time. Oh, I forgot to fucking move. Hang on. Hang on. I've made a critical error. Let's do that again. So I forgot to take out Destro on the wheel. So we'll do that again. Sorry, sheep. You have to wait. I don't know how loud that is, but I think I'm louder, hopefully. Amuro! Okay, where are you going? 14. Sicily. Okay. You get Sicily. So yeah, I will do this for other faction Kingdom War. I keep calling it faction war. Kingdom War hot seats. Because it's just cool. I like doing it. I like doing this. Where's Sicily? I like doing the little draws. It's nice to randomize things rather than me just selecting where you go. It's sort of down to chance. And I like that. Anyway, I won't talk too much. Amuro and Destro are in the same faction. I think I showed that, didn't I? So you should already know. Should be paying attention. Right. Okay. No, okay. It seems all the people from Brander is getting chosen first. Okay, Keldo, what are you getting? 26. That is the Mongols. Okay, you're gonna have fun over there. The Mongols is like starts in the far east. That was Keldo, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm just checking in case I don't want to fuck it up. Keldo, Mongols, have fun in the far east, because the Mongols starts miles away. So he's gonna have fun over there, I imagine. Maybe not. Right, let's take you out. And see who goes next. I think in the next Kingdoms War, I might do is just I might choose the mod first before I might do like a poll for the mod for what mod we use for the Kingdoms War hot seat before actually starting the hot seat or recruiting people. I think I might do that, and then people like so people don't join the hot seat and are like, oh well, if this mod wins and they've already signed up and they say and then a mod like I don't know, Petty Kings wins and then Jimmy or somebody says, oh I can't, this mod doesn't work on my computer, or some other person might say, oh I don't like this mod, I don't want to play it, and then you lose that person. So it's probably better on. I think I'll probably go ahead and just do an announcement with a poll for what mods are available. Pick which one you want to see of the Kingdoms War hot seat, and go from there. I think that might be a lot easier. Fable. Let's see where you go. 6. And that is Portugal. Oh, Moors, sorry. So you got the Moors. That's interesting. There you go. Nope. Fable. Okay, let's take him off the list. I did debating doing the live stream for this, but I don't really. I'm not a massive fan of live streams. Really, it's just required. My internet isn't great at the best of times, so just requiring. So doing the stream might have just not have then gone particularly well. So I just couldn't be bothered. Making videos just much easier than having to faff about with a live stream. Danny, where are you going, my friend? 14. Oh no, I can't. Someone's already had 14. He would, if he had got 14, he would have gotten. Was it either Sicily, maybe? That doesn't matter. 13. That is. Oh, it's got the Papal States. Let's have fun with that one. He can be the Pope. Right. Who's next? Let's make sure to take him off first. Go and spin the wheel. And let's see who's going to be sent off to whatever faction he gets. I haven't done any recording in a while, so I'm probably going to sound not really professional. Temeriot, where are you going? 26 again, really? No, I forgot to take the Mongols off. He would have had the Mongols, but no, he didn't. 20. Hungary, okay. It's not a bad faction to have. Could have been worse. Alright, let's take them off. The rest of the factions that don't get picked will just be made AI. Or turn rebel, whichever's easiest at the time. Let's take him off the list. Or the poll list. Or the will spinner list. Whatever. Melissa, okay. Where are you going then? 6. Did we have 6? It's done it again. Why does it choose the same ones I've just picked off? Okay, 3. England, okay. Not a bad faction, quite a good faction to have. England, would take you off. Oh, whoops. Right. Let's take you off the list. And do another spin. I'll probably put some music in the background to make this a bit interesting, because it's just going to be me sitting here just spinning the wheel. Katarata. Have we had 15? No, we haven't. Egypt, okay. He's fun over there. Because he's quite far away from Melissa, who's England, so yeah. Alright, that's Egypt, so you can have fun over there. Alright, MT. We get Ireland out of interest because your profile picture is a potato. So it would be kind of fitting if he gets Ireland, I suppose. 23. That is Lithuania, okay. He's going to be one of the pagans over there. Where are they? There it is. This is the thing I like about this, is it's entirely random, so if you get shoved in the middle of nowhere, it's just funny. And potentially a bit chaotic as well, really. But who cares? Fuck it. It's fun. It's fun. It's what this is. Okay. Let's see who gets chosen next, and we can decide their fate. It's also a lot of like power, like, oh, I can decide where they go. Or, well, I can't really decide. It's entirely down to chance, but I guess I'm the guy spinning the wheel and generating the random number. Aim Nestus, where do you want to go? Oh, what am I doing? 15. We've had 15. No, let's do it. Oh, whoops. Let's do it again. 23. I swear we've had 23. Yep, we've had 23. It seems to do the numbers like we've already done before for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe there's a bug in this. Maybe this system's rigged, perhaps. But if anyone can find me a better, if anyone can find me a better like random number generator or a wheel spinner for next time we do this in July, then just let me know. But for now, this is what I can really find, and it's good enough, I think. 21. So you have got Poland. You're right next to Temerot. That'd be interesting. Wait a minute. Isn't Temerot on his same side? Oh, no, he isn't. No, of course not. Okay. Now you're right next to Hungary, so that's going to be interesting. And you're going to be next to MT as well, because he's Lithuania. So that's interesting. So he's got Poland. Did I remove that from the... Yes, I did. Let's take him off the list. And let's decide the fate of others. By the way, the jumpiness of the poll is not me. It's just jumping. It's weird. I haven't touched it, don't worry. Sheep! Sheep Whisperer is the full name. I just put sheep in there because it's just easier. 16. We've had that, I swear. No, we haven't. Damascus. Okay. Sheep is going to have a lot of fun over in Damascus. Which are not far from Egypt as well, so he's going to run into them. And Egypt is... Nah, they're not in his faction, so he's going to run into them. Which will be interesting. Take Damascus off. Take sheep off this. Right, 5 people are left. Let's see where fate takes them. Rick Torken. Where will you be going? 26. We've had 26. Yep, we've had 26. Why does it do that? It does the same number I did a minute ago. What the hell's going on? 5. Nope, yep, we've done that. Okay. 14. We've had that as well. What the hell? 4. Norway, okay. That's interesting. Quite good. Norway's quite good because they're literally right next to, not far from the Americas, and you can go into them. Unless people debate that I should like just make the Americas a restricted zone, but I'm not really keen on the idea. Unless there's an overall support for that. So, Norway. Take you off this. We've been playing a lot of... one of the catalysts to me not uploading or doing anything recently is... I recently got Ghost of Tsushima, and I've been playing the shit out of it recently. It's a fantastic game. And I've been spending pretty much the last about a week playing it. It's just so fucking good. I absolutely recommend you play it. Han, where are you going? Let's do that again because it's the same number. 25. Where's that? Humans. Okay. That's... Okay. Far off in the east again. He's next to Mongols. So he's going to run into Keldo, it seems. I took that off the... Yeah, I did. No, I did. Ah. So he's going to get them. Right, we can take them off the list now. Right, 3 more people left. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, amazing game. On the PS5, it runs so good. The loading screens are so fast. It's like, I boot up PS5 very quickly. I click start game, I'm in the game already. It's like in like 5 seconds. It's so quick. I love it. And of course, I'm now still the lucky bastards of being one of the people that actually get a PS5 because the PlayStation 5 and Xbox, the new Xbox, is so hard to get hold of. It took me over a year to get one, so it's difficult. But oh, Kiev and Russ for what's that? Carolus Rex, yes. Where are you? There you are. Right, 2 people remain: Gandalf and Jimmy. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Who will it be? Who will it be? Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's going to be Jimmy. Alright, Jimmy, where are you going? 14. We've had 14. Maybe it's the fault is with me for not actually changing the numbers or just making it so it's like starts at 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Yep, let's do that again. 9. Ah, France, interesting. He's right next to Miss Melissa, so that's going to be interesting. And of course, obviously Gandalf is the next one because Jimmy won the vote. There's no point in me splitting it for just so that Gandalf will win it no matter what. So I'm just going to generate a number now. 20. We've had 20. Yes, we have. Just checking I haven't missed anyone. Yeah, it's just Gandalf. 22. Kievan. No, we've done Kievan Russ. I've got to take him off the thing. Whoops. Alright, so again. 26, we've had that again. What is it with this number thing? 12. Oh, Venice. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's quite interesting. We can close this down now. So, Catarata is going to be in Egypt. Danny and Alex is going to be in the Papal... excuse me. Papal States. And Melissa's going to be in England and Norway. So that's quite interesting. So it's sort of close. Well, Catarata's not close. But Danny, Melissa, and Rick talking not far off one another. Of course, Catarata's quite far off, but he'll live, I suppose. And then on to the Olunixe. Because Cheap Whisperer is in Damascus. Which is... I was playing Assassin's Creed 1 about a month ago now. And I've been to Damascus in Assassin's Creed 1. A fun game. Assassin's Creed 1 is it's a very old game. It came out in 2007, but it's still a fantastic game, and I still think it holds up now. But obviously, you can tell it's old when you play it. But yeah, Sheep Whisperer is in Damascus. Aimness is in Poland. I'm not actually sure how you pronounce it. Is it Aimnestus or Aimnestus or something or other? I don't know. You can correct me in the comment section. He's Poland. Hans the Cumans, and I think Carlos Rek. Kievan Russ is near to Poland, so they're not far from one another. Han's a bit far off, but I'm sure he'll get closer. And Damascus, well, that's quite far off, so he's going to have to make some ground to getting up there. For Islaras. I can't quite decide how I actually want to pronounce it. Anyway, Islaras. So, MT's in Lithuania, so he's quite far. But then again, no, it's not really, because Timera isn't too far as Hungary, so they're MT and Timera aren't far off. Sorry. It's been a while since I've talked into a microphone in front of my computer screen for a while, so my commentating isn't quite up to scratch as it would normally be if I'd been consistently doing YouTube, which I haven't been, and I'm going to make a change to that. Anyway, Jimmy is France and Faber's and more, so not too far off one another. No one's got Portugal or Spain, so they can probably mop up the Iberian Peninsula very well. Anyway, on to the final contestant, the final kingdom contestant, Rayenda. Keldo is the Mongols far into the east, so we'll definitely run into Han at some point. Sicily, Emura and Gandalf are quite close to one another. Emura in Sicily and Gandalf in Venice, so they can probably take over Italy quite easily. And Destroy's over in Denmark, so he's quite far off. So Destroy's going to have to expand quickly into Germany. In case Riet Torken comes down like with a fiery vengeance. But we'll see. Well, anyway, that ends off this video. I thank you all very much for watching. What was I going to show? I was going to show something. Ah, yes. I was going to show the not preview of the thumbnail. Originally, I was going to do an episode 0, but I've sort of changed my mind about that. I just thought to myself, it's kind of just a waste of time. I may as well just do episode 1 and be done with it. Of course, the faction icons are a bit fuzzy. There's nothing I can really do about it. Of course, when you zoom out, I can't really show you. But when you look at it on the video, you can't really tell the difference. So it's only when you look it up like this, it's noticeable. But I quite like this thumbnail. I'll explain a bit more why it's called the Expedition of Khazad Dûm. It won't always be called that. I'll explain in the actual video itself. But this is a thumbnail. Of course, you've got the Khazad Dûm faction icon here. The name of because it's the Expedition of Khazad Dûm, that's what we are. And the number 1. I always feel like was it Izzy? Izzy sent me a suggestion, said maybe I was talking to him, we were talking about thumbnails, and he said maybe I should make the text a bit bigger, which I do think is true, but I kind of like to show off the image as well. So, but we'll see what the overall majority of people think. The red figure here with the red cloak is meant to be Balin. Balin, I believe, from what I've read, because I've been recently reading The Hobbit. I've got to the chapter where Bilbo meets Gollum. I haven't quite read that chapter yet, but I'm getting there. And obviously Balin quite famously wears a red cloak, I believe, and he also wears a red cloak in the Hobbit movies as well. So it felt really fitting for this to be Balin here with his little walking stick. Well, not walking stick. He's not that old. Dwarves are aged differently. Well, I think the oldest dwarfs can be is like 300 years old, I think. But anyway, Balin, yes, Balin is here. In this sort of little thumbnail, he's sort of walking towards Khazad-dûm, and these are sort of like the ruins of the place and all that. Yeah, I really like the thumbnail, and I'm looking forward to putting this on its. And my computer's going orange because it's the night light setting I have on for it, which improves your eyes basically. And yeah, I really like this thumbnail. I'm looking forward to starting the Khazad-dûm campaign on Sunday, on the evening or the morning, whatever time works for me, I guess. But I'm looking forward to starting the Khazad-dûm campaign, and I'm also looking forward to then starting up the campaign after that, which obviously will be decided by a poll. So that's all very exciting. Of course, I thank you very much for your patience in waiting for me to return and make videos, and I of course thank you just for your everlasting, is that a word? Or thank you again for your support on the channel and this Discord as well. Thank you very much. Also, Sunday I will be doing a Among Us gaming event with a couple people. Ghostfire, Swan, I think Mediant, Retalk, and a few others are on board. So we'll be doing this sort of an Among Us game, which will be quite fun. So if you're interested in that, feel free to join the Discord. All links will be in the description of the video. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to kicking off the early Kingdoms War hot seat with the various factions that have been chosen by fate. So thank you for watching. I will see you in our Khazad-dûm campaign on Sunday, and I'm so excited. So anyway, enough talking. I'll see you then.